Good day, everybody. Good day. Good day. I hope everyone is doing well. Good day, Pastor Al. It's good to see you. Yes, yes, yes. It's a beautiful sunny day here in New York City. And so, welcome, 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 Margaretta, to Morning Sip with Rev Melissa. I am Rev Melissa, and SIP is spirit and practice, Timothy. So I hope all is well. And so we're going to get into it because we are in our The Work Part 2 Habit series. Yeah, it's a mouthful, but it was inspired by Prince's song, The Work Part 1, Mommy. So we're just carrying it forward because y'all told me y'all are willing to do the work. Yes? And so part of doing the work is taking a hard look at our habits, right? And so that's what we've been exploring this week. And yesterday, we were talking about what we focus on, right? Our habit of focus. So what do you have the habit of focusing on? And I share that story about the teacher holding up the white paper with the black dot in the middle and telling the students to write about what they see. And they all wrote about the black dot, all wrote about the black dot. And that was just a demonstration of what we focus on, right? We have a tendency to focus on those things that we don't want. We have a tendency of doing that. We have a tendency of turning something small into something big, right? We have a tendency of just seeing things as an obstacle, right? And so we know, because we've been talking about this, and Sekou has also shared his perspective on how our brains are wired, right? The neuroscience of it all, right? And so taking all of that into account, what I invite us to take into consideration is that the brain don't run us. The brain does not run us. And so you saw me yesterday. It was like a constant little thing, right? It was constant, 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 constant. Yeah. But that's the brain's job. I said to someone yesterday, I had a coaching client yesterday, and I shared with him because we were talking about meditation, and he was sharing his difficulty with meditation because the thoughts don't go away, right? And his belief was that when you meditate, to know that you're doing it well, you won't have any thoughts. I was like, no, the thoughts are there. The thoughts are there. The example that I shared with him was, our brain is an organ, just like our heart is an organ, right? So what if your heart just stopped beating? You're going to be in trouble, right? So the heart does what it does. It beats. The brain does what it does, right? The brain does what it does. So let's not focus there, right? Let's not focus there. What is the habit of focus for us, right? That's what we explored yesterday. And so I gave you some homework. You're building on your habit homework this week, right? You wrote out your list of habits. You look to see which habits are harmonious with what you desire and which ones are not. And we're focusing on harmonizing our habits, right? Making them a part of our daily routine. And we all have a habit to set our day in motion, which is our spiritual practice, right? That spiritual practice provides the grounding for us for our day. So right before the show, right? Right before the show, I said to Sekou, oh, I didn't do my meditation today. And he said he hadn't either. And so I said, well, let's do it now. And so we did a 5-minute meditation right then, right? And so that's the constant invitation to focus, to build the habits of what it is that we want to experience. Sekou and I could have got into a whole conversation about why we didn't do our meditation. We could have had a 5-minute conversation about why we didn't do our meditation this morning. But instead, we did it, right? And so we can use that and apply that in any area of our lives that we want to focus on, that we want to create a habit about. So today we're focusing on the habit of feeling. The habit of feeling. And this is a powerful habit. Our feelings are a powerful habit. So I've been spending some time these last couple of days since I mentioned Esther Hicks, I think last week, the teachings of Abraham. I've been exploring Abraham again these last couple of days. And so one of the books that I have by Esther Hicks and Jerry Hicks is called The Law of Attraction. And so I want to read something to you from that book. It's one of their most popular ones. The Law of Attraction, the basics of the teachings of Abraham, Esther and Jerry Hicks. So this is what Abraham is channels through Esther, the teachings. And so Esther or Abraham refers to the feelings as our emotional guidance system. Our feelings can guide us. Yes? So this is what she says. Rather than trying to monitor your thoughts, we encourage you to simply pay attention to how you are feeling. For if you should choose a thought that is not in harmony with the way the broader, older, wiser, loving inner being part of you sees it, you will feel the discord. And then you can easily redirect your thought to something that feels better and which therefore serves you better. So our feelings can support us in bringing our thinking into alignment, right? So we have two tools, powerful tools that we can use. Ernest Holmes focuses on the thinking, and Esther Hicks, Abraham focus on the feeling, but they both work hand in hand, right? So feeling is a powerful tool that each one of us can use. Yes, because we all have feelings. We all have emotions. We all have feelings. And we know what our feelings feel like. Can you identify your feelings? When you're feeling angry, do you know what that feels like? When you're feeling happy, do you know what that feels like? Yes. Yes, Pamela, thoughts become things. Yes. And our feelings about what we think also attracts what we experience in our lives. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So I'm going to continue. You have access to this wonderful emotional guidance system, for you knew then that through your wonderful ever-present emotion, you would be able to know if you were straying from your broader knowing or flowing with it. So you know from your emotion how you are feeling if you are staying in harmonious alignment with that which you desire, right? Or not. Are you in the flow or are you in discord? Are you in disconnection? So our feelings can guide us to what we are thinking, right? And our thinking can also serve that purpose, right? They work hand in hand. All right. When you are giving thought in a direction of something that you want, you will feel positive emotion. When you are giving thought in the direction of what you do not want, you will feel negative emotion. And so simply by paying attention to the way you are feeling, you will know at all times the direction from which your powerful magnetic being is attracting the subject of whatever you are giving thought to. So that inner being is our higher self. It is our indwelling spirit, right? That is our emotional guidance system, right? And are we in tune with that? Are we in tune with that? I see you, Pamela, in the vortex of alignment. Yes, Esther talks a lot about the vortex, right? And that we have the opportunity. It's about attracting, being in the vibration, being in that frequency. And our feelings give us a guide to where we are vibrationally, right? High vibration equals high feeling tone, right? Emmett Fox talks about the law of mental equivalent. And part of the law of mental equivalent is focusing on high frequency feelings, the feeling tone. The feeling tone has to line up, has to be in alignment, has to be a vibrational match for what it is that we are calling forth through us and as us, right? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I'm going to read one other piece of this. Your wonderful emotional guidance system is a great advantage to you because the law of attraction is always working, whether you know it or not. And so, whenever you are giving thought to something that you do not want and you stay focused upon that thought, by law, you are attracting more and more and more and more until eventually you will attract matching events or circumstances right into your experience. Now, who has had that experience? We all have. We all have. So I mentioned maybe a week or so ago that we hear different laws, names of laws, but there is one law. And that one law manifests itself in many ways, right? Just like us, we are individualized expressions of the one, of spirit, of divine, of intelligent mind. There was one law, one power operating through and as us at all times. And we can use this power. We can use the power of the law of attraction. We could use the power of the law of mental equivalent. We could use the power of the law of circulation. We could use the power of law of faith. I could go on, but there's one law, right? And we use our feelings and our thinking to use the power of that law to have the manifestation of what it is that we want in our lives. So, our feelings, what is the habit of your feelings? What do you, oh, I'd say, cool, I just thought about your affirmation. I am habituated abundance. So, say, cool has a habit, and of the habit, the feeling tone of Sekou's habit, the feeling tone of Sekou's habit is abundance. He has an incantation that he speaks into existence every day that he is habituated abundance. So he has a habit of being abundant, right? So what is his feeling tone? His feeling tone is abundance, it's prosperity, it is the more, right? It is expansion. And so his feeling, it's not enough for him to just think that. It's not enough. He also has to match up his feeling with it, right? In a habituated way, right? This is the habit that we are cultivating when we talk about our habits of feeling. When you wake up in the morning, this is a practice that I started I don't even know how long ago, probably when I was in grad school. The habit of not getting out of the bed until until you feel joy. For me, it's joy, right? Until I feel until I feel joy. And if it's not at a 10, it gotta be on the scale. It has to be on the scale, right? And so one of the things that's really supporting me and moving that scale, that feeling tone of joy up first thing in the morning is gratitude. And we talked about that yesterday, right? Thankfulness, right? It's before my feet hit the floor, I say, thank you, God. Thank you, right? Thank, thank you. To start my day and that feeling tone of gratitude and thankfulness. There was many a day, y'all, many a day where I did not want to get out of the bed. And my feeling tone was, oh my God. Or it wouldn't even be words. It would just be like a moan. It would just say, oh, oh. Can anyone relate to that? So if I had a habit of that feeling tone, what do you think I would be attracting into my life? More of that vibration. Who wants a vibration? Who wants that? But many of us are in that feeling. We have a habit of excuse me. We have a habit of feeling doom and gloom. We have a habit of that, of feeling that something bad is going to happen, thinking it and feeling it, right? But we have the power within us to shift that, to transform that, to transmute that, because we become aware of it, right? And once we become aware of it, we can change it. We can do something. Having awareness and doing nothing with the awareness is nothing. It equates to a big old zero, right? So awareness is wonderful. Having feelings are wonderful. Having thoughts are wonderful. But how are we using it? How are we in relationship with ourselves, with our inner being, as Esther Hicks calls it, with our indwelling spirit, with the infinite, intelligent, eternal mind? How are we in relationship with that? Yes? So the habit of feeling. Pay attention today to how you are feeling. And when you become aware that you're feeling a little, a little, a little something, something, take a sacred pause. Think of something that you are grateful for. Think, bring to mind a uplifting memory. Bring to mind that which you desire with all of your heart and shift the feeling tone. Bring to mind someone you love. Love is a powerful vibration, right? Say I love you to yourself so that you can start to really get in tune with your feelings. What are you feeling? Focus on the habit of having feelings that are harmonious with that which you desire to have manifest in your life. Yes? Ernest Holmes says that feelings is at the center of the universe and reflects through man's consciousness. It sheds its glow wherever the thought travels. Our feelings is at the center of the universe and it's reflected in our consciousness. And that reflection in our consciousness returns to us. It attracts. We are magnetizing, right? Our feelings are a magnet that draws into us, draws to us what we are feeling, what we are feeling, what we are thinking habitually, right? So let's develop a habit of high vibration feelings. And when we're feeling a little low, let's take care of ourselves. Let's take care of ourselves by taking a pause, a sacred pause, by going within, by saying something loving to ourselves, by bringing up a positive memory, by saying, I love you, by remembering something that brought you joy. Whatever it is, make a habit. Make a habit of it. Yes? So that's your homework today. You got your list of habits. You went through which ones are harmonious, which ones are not. We're focused on the harmonious habits, right? We're focused on our focus. What are we focusing on? The big picture or the little thing that went wrong today, right? What are we focusing on? And then we're adding our feeling tone to it. All right? All right, y'all. All right. So tomorrow we will be wrapping up the work part 2, habits, and we'll go from there, y'all. So do your work. Are you willing? Are you willing to do the work? I am. What about you? All right. So we're living life in joy because we are connected to our yes, and that's where we are focused, and that's what we are feeling. Feel the yes. Feel the yes in your life. All right, y'all. Let's get into some joy news. All right, this Sunday, y'all, it's a 2-1 Sunday, living life in joy, 10:30 a.m. right here on New Thought Media Network. And my special guest is Carla May. She is incredible, dynamic. She's the founder of Balance Therapy. She is a master doula and womb advocate. So you want to check that out. And then at 11:30 on Sunday, a.m. Eastern Time, I am the speaker at my spiritual home, Rockland Centers for Spiritual Living. And the topic is revolutionary love. Oh, it's going to be good. So please join me on Sunday for the twofer. And then May 12th, save the date, we have our meditation with the new moon on Zoom. We're going on Zoom. We're going back to Zoom, y'all. And it will be live streamed on YouTube. So please join me for that at 4 a.m. Eastern Time. Okay. Support. There's many ways to support my ministry of joy. You can support by sharing. You can share Morning Sip. How about that? Going onto YouTube and subscribing to my YouTube channel. We still got the YouTube challenge going on. At least 50 subscribers by when we get them. How about that? You can support my joy line by going to Etsy. I have an Etsy store, iamrevmelissa. Get your Sip Joy mugs, get your t-shirts, long sleeve, short sleeve, live life in joy, connect to your yes, get your joy socks, joy, 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 get it all there, right? And walk around in the vibration of joy. Yes, yes. So you can also support by a love offering. If you support my ministry of joy, if this work resonates with you and you want to give, participate in the law of circulation and the giving and the receiving, you can go to Cash App or Venmo. I am Red Melissa. And please also donate to the New Thought Media Network. You can go to their websites, ntmedia.org, and just press donate, and you can leave a donation there so that we are supporting this uplifting, positive programming. So, okay, all right. So let me check in with Sekou, because it starts today, doesn't it, Sekou?
It starts today.
It starts today.
Today's showtime. It's showtime, which is actually a line from the show. It's showtime. So today, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, the tickets become available. Well, let me rephrase that. The tickets are on sale now. You can buy them now. I'll put the link up. And once you buy them, you can watch the show anytime after 7 p.m. Central Time today.
What's the show, Sekou? What's the show?
Sorry. There's the bit.ly link. It's called Facing Our Truth. And that's the link, bit.ly/Facing Our Truth. Tickets are $5. It is a series of 6 10-minute plays that were inspired by the killing of Trayvon Martin. So it's very powerful, very socially relevant. This is performed by the students at Fisk University. They're called the Fisk University Stagecrafters. I've been working with them for about a year now. Not on this project, my project first, now this project, and hopefully some other projects soon. And so I'm really excited about it. They've been working really hard. I just dropped the trailer today. So if you want to see the trailer, go over to my Instagram or my Facebook and you'll see the trailer. They'll have little snippets. And again, the tickets are only $5. Just buy a ticket here and you can watch it whenever you want between 7 p.m. Central Time tonight and midnight on Sunday. So you can watch it in your pajamas. You could call a couple people and have a watch party. You can do it however you want to do it. So you're basically renting the show. Yeah, so come check us out and support us. Come check us out. Yeah. Oh, and also it is the theatrical debut of Hero Hoodies. That happened organically, but there is a Hero Hoodie that will appear in the show. Watch closely. Watch closely. As again, it's a play about Trayvon, so there's lots of hoodies in the show, so you don't have to watch close. But Hero Hoodies is in there. So go check it out.
Yes. So let's support Facing Our Truth. Get the $5 ticket. Get one for yourself and someone else, because we about that what? We about that joy life, and we're supporting joy work. This is Facing Our Truth. Thank you so much, Sekou. And let's see. I think that's it. So I will see everybody tomorrow, 10:30 a.m. right here, New Thought Media Network. Remember, what are you focusing on today? Your feelings, a habit of high vibration feelings. Yes? All right. So peace and blessings, peace and justice. We're living life in joy, connected to our yes.